Brothers gon' love. Not one. Not one, but two. Brothers gon' love. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one, but two.
It's on and popping, baby. Welcome to Two Brothers. I'm your co-host, Troy Smithereen. We got co-host Trevor Jackson, the Podfather. Say what's up, baby.
What's good, man? What's good, man?
Man, Trevor we got some stuff for you today. Trevor ready to get it popping.
Oh, yes.
Let's get it going with a little bit of a little soul this morning, Trevor. Are you ready? Let's go, man.
Talk to me, fam.
I get hot like a skillet. Think about money in the billing. On the phone with the lender and I'm living. If the bank had a cap, I would bill it. Like really, trying to get millions. Get a bigger high view.
Yeah, make sure y'all share it now.
Cars.
Shout out to Two Brothers. If you love it, shout out to Two Brothers, man. Tell them, Trev. I'm so cool, baby.
How are you so cool?
What's up, Alana? Welcome. You say we don't need that money. You said we don't need that money, but they said, Trev.
That's giving me Outcast vibes, fam.
It is. Is it too much for you though? You ain't too much for you?
Nah, that ain't.
I mean, that's Big Crit though, man.
I rock with Crit.
How are you so cool?
How are you so cool? Trevor, you know what? That's
Crit and Wale to me is the most underrated artist in hip hop. Period. Hands down.
Y'all agree with that? And you know what? That's what's crazy is that he's talking about how you so cool. I guess through pressure times and all that stuff. Have you ever been questioned with that before? Anyone ever asked you that before, Trev?
How am I so cool?
Yeah, how you so cool and relaxed during a situation where you need to be pissed off and stressed out about it?
Yeah. I get that kind of often, to be honest, though.
You get that people ask you like, how you so cool through all this?
Yeah. Especially at work and when I'm in pressure situations. If I'm in the gym working out or something and I'm doing something crazy, I'll be in the sauna for a whole hour. They be like, how is that possible?
How you so cool in this month, man?
That's a fact. Man.
You supposed to been unfainted by now. You've been here for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Well, look, make sure y'all share the pod. Thank y'all so much for being a part of what we doing for real.
Yeah.
Trevor and I appreciate that, man. You know, with all that's going on in the world today, in regards to podding and being content creators and everything, which we're going to discuss, and which I know y'all probably done heard about Cardi B and the situation with Tasha K. But one thing that's important though, Trevor, is that you gotta always be truthful. Or if you know, you just state this, just state where you got your sources from, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I listened to Tasha K for the first time ever last night. And what she got sued for, she was doing again.
But hold on now. We don't know if it wasn't factual, but when someone has already showed their cards, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to, take them at face value anymore, right or wrong?
Yeah, that's true. And then she does a lot of assuming on her show. Assuming, talking about sex and all type of stuff. Last night she had somebody that was from the show Growing Up Hip Hop. I don't even know who the individual was, but she was doing a lot of assuming on her show, and that can get you lawsuits.
Get you in trouble
in some situations. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. True. So, I mean, with that being the case, there's a lot going on, but man, let's go ahead and drive this thing, Trevor. What we got, baby? Drive this truck, dog. Now, hey, hold on. Before you get started, make a little sound for our boys that's driving, our truck drivers, man. Showing love to them, man.
Yeah, we got to show love to the truck drivers, man. You on your route, you're headed to another state, and you got that haul, and you're ready to ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. All our folks is doing this, cutting hair, doing hair. You know what I'm saying? Folks out there working in the factory. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your timing. Everyone, our notary people up there listening to us in their earbuds and doing some notary work with Brittany.
Lawyers, whoever you is, whatever you do, man. We appreciate you for tuning in to the Two Brothers. And if you listen to us on the audio version, come to YouTube and check us out on the visual version, man. We appreciate y'all for real.
There it is.
But let's talk about the Rage Against the Machine, Troy. Now you got to talk to me about what was your thought process on that title now, the Rage Against the Machine, fam.
Well, you see, like we talk about things going on right now with the hold on, this right here got me. I'm sorry. Golly. Boy, y'all better be listening to some of that background stuff we got going in the background. Them just the beats we just be having in the background now.
Yeah.
Creating a vibe. But Rage Against the Machine, man.
Talk to me about it, fam.
With the Tasha K situation, anyone else, Antonio Brown situation.
Mm-hmm.
When they're not getting their way, they talk about raging against the machine, basically going against the man, going against the bigger parts of society. And then you start to wonder, but all this rage is because that you feel like you're the little person and you lost? Is that what it is?
And are you prepared to go against the machine?
Are you Come on, man.
Is your skin thick? Is your skin thick enough? Is you tough enough? Is you ready to go now?
God, right?
Are you ready to go to war now?
If you gonna talk that game, you better be best to back it up.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What Tupac said he said somebody got to have his money right if you're ready to go to war now.
You got to. That's any kingdom does, Trail.
Yeah.
Look at the background of Trevor. Give Trevor, look, I was making it look cute and pretty with the background. Look, 1040s. Trevor got some talking to do.
Yeah.
That makes right to do.
Hey,
about the goddamn the comments he put up, Trail.
Yeah, I put a comment.
Put it up.
Hold
on. We going too fast.
No, we getting into it, fam. I put a comment up on Facebook where I was talking about taxes and I said some things, but we're gonna get into that mid pod or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna apologize to the people, but I still feel the same way. But I apologize for something that I said in that statement, though.
But I mean, that's raging against the machine. See, the machine is supposed to be so much bigger.
Yeah.
And it's moving a whole lot. And then we go back and start, then we complain about what we're not getting, or the machine might be too big and powerful that we can't take it over. But like you said, you got to have the manpower, the bread.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Be willing to get the things going.
That's a fact.
To go against that machine.
And then sometimes when people be raging against the machine, they actually raging against themselves because their ego is in the way.
Talk to them.
Of just letting stuff go. That's part of my apology too, though. That's why I deleted that thing that I put up about taxes and stuff, because my ego ain't gonna be in the way to hurt me to keep something up or keep something negative going or keep something that's not good for my well-being going. Like, she was wrong in assuming that in that situation. I need to go ahead and play the video.
Yeah. Who is she?
That Tasha K lady. So I'm gonna start it from the beginning, fam.
Okay.
It was 2 years ago when Cardi B made this statement because that lady was saying something to her. It's crazy to me that people be on YouTube assuming, and then now she owed $3.8 million. But this what Cardi B had to say 2 years ago before they started going to court, before the situation escalated and all of that.
This blogger lady that fucking hates the shit out of me, and I'm gonna sue her ass because I'm tired of her making up fake stories, harassing all of my friends. Like, this lady constantly stalk me. Everybody that she see that I'm close to, or like comment back on the pictures, like she literally stalks them, and then she goes and claims that people are giving her information about me, says some disgusting things about me and my homeboy Schemo. Let me tell you something about Schemo. Schemo is the nigga that turned me hat when I was 16 years old, and I've been friends with the nigga for a long time. That nigga see me going in and out of relationship with niggas, and I see him going in and out of relationship with females. Up about me and my friends, you dumbass bitch. I'm gonna sue you for defamation of character, because it's like, you know what, I let the bitch play and talk shit about me, but when you talk shit about my daughter.
She was cussing a lot, but I just
and y'all know the two brothers.
Yeah.
We ain't all about all the extra cuts. I want people to be who they are. We want things to go, but
she said what I want to get to is that she said that something about her daughter, and she was also making claims that she had herpes, but she didn't have proof of the things that she was saying.
Yeah, and we got to go to. I've been looking stuff up, man, because there's certain, when it come down to how often public figures are sued and things like that. And how you got to be able to explain negligence, or malice because and as a public figure, people can say anything they want about you. You know, you got your First Amendment rights where you can actually speak your voice, say what you want to talk about, and do what you want to do. And I'm not about to get into all that, but it's very difficult and hard for a public figure to show that they had something with defamation of character or malice. Let's go see what malice mean, man. I gotta do it. You know, because we gotta try to come with some things on the two brothers. We can't just go ahead and just be assuming. Malice, the intention or desire to do evil. Because look at the tabloids, you know. Look at in National Enquirer, and like, how did these people get to do it? So these people used to getting sued.
Yeah.
But
she had proof that she was malice in her intentions because she continuously was creating videos and visuals and speaking on her, making profitable videos on it or whatever.
It says that plaintiffs who are public figures or officials have to meet a more stringent standard, actual malice, than do private citizens with negligence. So private citizens, you and myself, like social media and all that stuff, it protects us where typically supposed to protect you, where we can sue somebody for something easily.
Can sue yourself as a private citizen?
Yeah, we all. I mean, well, I'm a public figure now. I am. You when we put ourselves out there, I mean, I got pages at a public figure.
Yeah, we public figures now.
So I mean, that's what I'm talking about. But private citizenships, I mean, you can sue for a lot of stuff and do a lot of things. But if a public figure can actually approve and actually show, she's lying. Yeah, he's lying. Look, I've heard my records. So that's the thing about court. Trevor can tell us more about that. You got when you're in court,
you got to have proof of the things that you're talking about. Like if you get on these YouTube channels making claims and making statements about individuals that's not true, and they take you to court for it, when they take you to court for it and they have proof that you are doing what you saying you're doing, you're going to be sued. I don't know the amount of suing or whatever, but she could have, at the end of the day, she didn't have to take it to trial. She can take it to court, but she could have finished it.
She could have said, hey, you know what? I messed up.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it down, or here's whatever. And see, that's what happened. People give you a soft shot.
And that was ego right there. That was
there you go. I mean, so there you go, Trev. But see, what happened is that she got sued $3.8 million. Tasha K, she got on the stand and said, I lied, and I knew it was a lie.
Yeah.
To get more views. See, when you do that, now the person there's no need to fight no more. Oh, well, she lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her and her husband, everybody got on the stand and said, I know, it is what it is. And you decide to keep going?
Yeah. And she took it to trial. When you take it to trial, you're extending the court process. So people have to pay their lawyers more. You got to pay your lawyers more. That's not allowed.
I ain't changed nothing. Go ahead.
But it's they have to pay their lawyers more. You have to pay your lawyers more. The whoever paying the court system and the people in the courtroom, they got to get paid more. So when you take stuff to trial, it just elevates the situation more. You need to just back out of it and don't let your ego get in the way. And that's why she got sued for $3.8 million.
Didn't you say too when the people start spending money, meaning the whoever, like if you know how people go on trial for against the state or whatever.
Yeah.
And they say, okay, look, we're gonna give you a deal.
Yeah.
Say you admit to whatever, because we take it to trial, you're going to jail forever.
Now that's when you are fighting against the state or the Fed, but this situation was actually just civil. Ain't nobody going to jail, ain't no state or nothing involved. This Cardi B versus Tasha K. So by it being civil, it still works in the same way because money is being spent, because time is being processed. It was 2 years and they kept going to court. Like at the end of the day, if you got to go to court 10 times, that's 10 different fees that equal up. You could have just settled out.
But you could have just took it down.
Yeah.
Not to spend nothing, but she was prideful.
And you know what? That's crazy because it seemed like thinking about that, do black women, like when they in conflict with each other, do they really dislike each other, man? Like they hate each other.
I mean, they were trying to pull out a whole lot of stuff, talking about colorism, everything.
Oh yeah, because Cardi B ain't black. I'm up here tripping.
But they say, you know, she light skinned Dominican. Yes. Tasha K is dark skinned, so they try to none of that was happening when it come down to when the person come into court and say I did it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And then so this is where the Rage Against the Machine came up. The title came from. So I went to Tasha K page after that. Cause I used to listen to Tasha K. I considered her to be like a source. Mm-hmm. When it come down to when I want to hear somebody getting loud and do all that loud barking and talk about
source
stuff.
For the tea.
Yeah, that's a source for the tea stuff. If I want to go into my whatever.
Yeah.
And I took her as credible source, man. And all of a sudden, she just fell apart and said, "Nah, man." She didn't fall apart. She said, "It is what it is." But you can't do that.
It seemed like she just be assuming on her. She really don't.
Well, but see, that's what she was saying before. She had sources. Now she's gonna be very probably vague on stuff and probably be like assuming. But at first she's talking about talking bad. I got sources. I got people. And she had a person on her show actually interviewed, which is what Cardi B was talking about the most. Mm-hmm. That said that Cardi B had herpes. She's a drug addict. She's a prostitute. All that stuff.
Man, that right there, just like, why do you even want to? Why do you dislike somebody you don't know?
Don't even know.
You don't even know this person. You dislike some. How can you do that? Like dislike people you don't know?
Can somebody call in and tell us how you can dislike somebody? I mean, to the point where you ought to go to court and lose $3.8 million.
That was it right there. We only got.
No, that's it. I mean,
how you dislike somebody you don't know? That left me in awe.
But
right?
You know, we in the world of. Well, that's what. How many times have we just scrolled past something because there wasn't no drama? We ain't looking at it.
Because that means you invested. Like, I don't like even in sports, we give stuff so much credibility. We give stuff so much value in our life. I don't like the Cowboys. Why?
Because everybody else like them. We don't like winners. We like the underdog story. Yeah. But when they continue to win so much, I don't like them. Because we want to rage against the machine. See, that's what happened. So when she got out of court, she did all her things. She did a live about telling her side of the story. Mm-hmm. What is there left to tell on your side of the story? Yeah. You lost. Yeah. Move on. She said it's a lie, blah, blah. Wait till transcripts come out. They got reporters that was in the place that told us about all the stuff. Now she going back. She doubling down, bro. She doubling down. And that's when I said, Rachel, it's the corporations, it's the payola, people paying what they got to do.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Like shit. What the payola got to do with paying DJs and music to get your music? What they got to do with what you just lost? But they ain't got to do it. So what happened when you lose and you're a sore loser? Mm-hmm. You end up trying to find something else so I can try to win against. And just sometimes you need to take your ball and go home.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, fam. Because at the end of the day, she trying to include things. Then she said her First Amendment rights was being attacked. How?
That's what her First Amendment rights weren't being attacked until you put someone else in danger.
Yeah.
Cardi B went up there and did what she supposed to do and say, I was suicidal. I did all this. She got documentation to show it. I don't have herpes. This girl was doing all this malice stuff. My baby is by my baby's father.
Yeah.
Tommy said, how do people like people they don't know?
Same thing, I think. How do people like people they don't know? That's true, fam.
But guess what? People can show the character of what you say. I like that person. I like Trev, or I like so-and-so because what they do, what they stand about. But when you hate somebody, you don't know nothing about it, you just don't like them.
Now, I agree with, I can understand because like is a positive energy.
Yeah, it's positive energy. And you like what they stand for.
Hate is a negative energy.
You got to find that.
Yeah. It's more of an investment to hate.
Yeah.
You got to invest more to be a hater. To like someone, that's a natural trait. To love, to like, to show interest in something that's positive. That's natural. You got to go out your natural state to be a hater.
I like it. Yeah. I like it.
That's how I feel, fam. I don't know.
Who was this on Facebook said?
He didn't like us before he knew.
I bet that's freaking B3F boys. Shout out to the B3F boys, man. I bet that's Steven or what's his name?
I don't know who it is
because Trevor done got them thinking that I didn't like them.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he said he got them thinking I don't like them, but either way, but I love them boys. I liked them beforehand. I just didn't, this is a whole different process.
Hey, Tommy, call in, fam.
Yeah, because Tommy got to go ahead and call in. He up here doing a lot of typing. Twitter thing. What's up? Everything. What's going on, Cuh?
What's good, family? What's good? And fam said it was me.
It was Joey. Yeah, Joe. I don't know where y'all get that from. I don't know if y'all just jump to conclusions or assumptions.
Yeah,
shout out to 3-3L.
We're gonna share y'all show tonight too, man, and put it up on the channel. Y'all go live at 8 p.m., man.
Oh, well, Tommy, thank you, man. Appreciate you. You said, look, I'm at work. I can't call in, but thank you, though. Yeah, you listening. You got the earbuds in.
I got to get this money.
I got to get to the bag. So it's Rage Against the Machine again. So, Trail, you said about AB. I mean, we're going to touch this and get out of there. We talked about AB last time. Boom. Mm-hmm. AB, it's like when you see that when it's raining, it's pouring, and then he always got someone to blame. Tasha K got somebody to blame. She lost.
Yeah.
Got somebody to blame. And when you got a defeated mentality off, when you got so much pride that you don't like to lose, you'll end up just taking that pride and just go down.
Yeah, that's true. Or you should take that, but you should just
take the L, take your ball, go home, man.
Yeah, take your ball and go home. But some people continue to fight when they know they in the wrong.
When they know they in the wrong.
Yeah.
It's like lying to your spouse, knowing you out there knocking folk down. And then they like, no, I seen you.
Yeah.
I got the video.
Yeah, you at the bar buying extra shots, paying for a meal and all that, trying to get some of them
Got
drops.
the food stamp money gone. And then you have to do your thing. But man, let's keep it moving. Let's get good discussion, man. I appreciate y'all insight on that. We appreciate y'all on that.
Yeah. But I had something that I wanted to apologize about. I'm gonna go ahead and get into that and get it on out the way, fam. So something I want to apologize about. I put up a post on Facebook last week. I don't know what day it was. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. And I'm gonna show it on the screen. If you're listening to the audio version, come look at my little post that I put up that I gotta apologize about. And I want to know people's perspective on this though. For real.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one, right? That boy got canceled. Trevor got canceled over the week for everybody in Knoxville.
That was in my inbox.
across everybody. You got DM. Tell us about it, Trev.
Now, I'm not apologizing for the thought process. I'm apologizing for calling people poor.
Oh.
Because in that I said, you're poor. That's what I said. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm a man who's lived multiple lives, and
he's 4,000 years old. He said, "Now,
yeah, I'm 4,020." You know what I'm saying? And done seen multiple ways of income, and I think that I just wanted to start discussion. Basically, I wanted to start discussion. I didn't even respond to it. I just seen how it was getting the energy was moving on that post, and I just took it down. Wifey told me, baby, that I don't like it, what you was talking about on that. But it's true. And the middle class is dead. Since the pandemic hit, I've seen the middle class just go. What is the middle class now? What is?
Go ahead.
Now talk to me, Troy. I heard you.
Well, Ebony said I don't want to ever pay taxes, but it's coming because I want to live extra comfortably soon. Tommy said I'm poor. Okay. Are you poor because you're looking for a refund check? Because guess what? So middle class is the middle. What happens in the middle? You get squaws.
Yeah.
You get squished.
Yeah.
You get pancaked. That's the middle.
Yeah.
If you're at the bottom, you at the bottom. That's the Rage Against the Machine. You at the top. You're trying to keep things in place, but then sometimes it look like you squishing the middle class even more and pushing down the poor even more. Rich Dad, Poor Dad mentioned that, hey, He said he mentioned that his rich dad said it's all classes are important.
Break it on down, Troy.
When you're the top class, you got to take care of each class. Each class plays a value. Okay. You need people at the bottom to not overcome the people at the top, because guess what? There's more people at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And if the people at the bottom try to take over the people at the top, and then they're gonna be wondering, like, okay, what else now to do? Because you're gonna need the people at the top to put the income in place, to put some money in place, to create opportunities. Everybody's not made to be at the top, and everybody's not made to be in the middle. But if you want to be in the middle, you gotta be willing to be built to be squished. So Ebony said a comment, when you put that up, I said, ooh, Trevor, he getting in the water.
I got it hot water, but it's in my messenger and everything, fam.
But I see when Ebony said, hey, but the goal is not to pay taxes.
I like that when she
said, but that's place that has a point too. But then also it's not a good place to be, because if you don't pay any taxes, you can't get stuff taken care of for public assistance. If you want your roads to be paid, you up there to my dodging potholes in the street. On them highway, them interstates, the interstates, not the interstate.
You want street lights?
You want street lights? You want your bridges to be, your infrastructure to be in place? Alana could tell us a lot about that. She works in the government.
Yeah.
You want these things to be in place, you got to pay your fair share. Now, your fair share is the issue.
Yeah.
And when you start making more money, you start realizing how you got different tiers. I was in grad school one time, Trev, and when I had the old mindset of somebody should take care of this, not me play a part of taking care of it.
Yeah.
Hear what I just said? Somebody should take care of this.
Yeah.
Remember that girl down in Florida, the woman had all them kids? Somebody need to help me take care of these kids.
Yeah. The government need to give us our check.
Give us our money. Somebody need to help me get an apartment. Somebody need to do this. So I had that mentality. I was in class. This guy was a real estate investor. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about we talk about taxes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, but why are you tripping? You got enough money? And he looked at me, and it was a black guy. He looked at me in my face and said, once you start making some money, you'll realize. Ooh. And turn around.
Oh, we got something.
He said, once you start making some money, then you will see.
Yeah.
See, when I had a rental property and stuff, and I was paying for it, me and my wife was paying for the person to live in our house, because if it turned down to suing them, it's going to cost them more money to sue them. It's going to cost more money to kick them out. Yeah. We had to play it all out properly. But someone would say on the outside, well, you got a rental property, so that means you got money. Not money to throw away.
That's true. I can relate to that now. I can relate.
Right? So, but when you pay your fair share of doing taxes and take care of public works, like Ilana's talking about, infrastructure and stuff like that, engineers, taking care of your if you don't pay taxes, your trash, your doo-doo, all the sanitation won't be happening. Now you out there smelling all boo-boo in the air.
Now, can we say this? Like, can we say that if you are paying taxes and you making a lot of money and you paying a lot of taxes, can we say that you're just not savvy enough to get it to the point to where you're not paying that much? Like how they say Trump was making millions of dollars and only paid $750 in taxes. Can we say, was he wrong in that aspect?
So guess what? So when you start making more money, you start realizing the different tiers, and you start realizing the loopholes,
the different S corps in the LLC.
Yeah, you have companies, you own things. Now you can actually write stuff off. So now the government now we go back to what what Ebony was talking about. You know what I'm saying? We got some comments we need to go over too. We go to what Ebony was talking about. I don't want to pay taxes. Mm-hmm. That's good. You want to eliminate as much taxes as possible, but you don't want to pay nothing.
Yeah.
Because then you can't take care of things, and people can't get taken care of. So in different circles I'm in, it's some people that say the discussion is, how much did you pay in taxes? Oh God, I paid this much. You want to eliminate not paying much at all. I want to get a little bit back if I can.
I feel you.
But they tax us in certain ways and certain things, federal income tax, all that stuff. So when it comes to it's a different mindset, man.
And the reason I was saying, we're gonna go back to y'all comments here in a second too. But the reason I was saying that people, like, I'm gonna pull it back up one more time. I'm gonna play it because we got a couple of people watching the show right now. And if y'all missed it, this was me apologizing or whatever I'm trying to do for what I said on Facebook. Check it out, y'all. The reason I said that is because I ain't bragging about myself or whatever, but I've lived a whole lot of different lives and lived in a whole lot of different financial realms. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm a working man and I lived a working W-2 lifestyle. I lived an illegal lifestyle and I lived a business owner lifestyle. But since COVID hit and we've been quarantined and all of that stuff, finances are different to me now. The rich and poor, like Troy was saying, is being squished in. So what do we is $1 million rich to a person now? I feel like that's middle class still.
It is dependent, but it depends on what you consider to be rich.
Because it's all a perception. What's rich and what's poor.
That's right. What's up, Mom? Yep.
I feel like, man, I feel. See, if I start talking about what I think about, I could get us in trouble.
No, you better go because you talk about this is where your First Amendment rights are protected. Because you're talking about an opinion of Trevor. You're not talking about an opinion of a certain person and trying to defame somebody.
Now, I done worked a year and made $50,000 a year. I done owned the business before and made $200,000 a year. I hustled before and made $1,000 a day, $365,000, and didn't pay no taxes. And I didn't feel I was in none of those tiers. I still felt
poor.
Yeah, and I still could communicate with the rich or the poor. It just, I don't understand, like,
if you were living making that 350 and you showed that you were living like 350, then you got somebody coming to knock at your door. So you had to live in the perception of poorness too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's get to the comments, man, because I'm talking everybody head off. And
no, you're not. No, it's good, man. It's good. Go on up right to the top of there.
We got to get to I think Alana was the first one. She said something important, but I can't find it.
She said, I know one thing she said, share your fair share. That's for sure. Pay your fair share.
Here it goes.
But then your fair share can only be $3.
Talk to talk. She said, shout out to the public work professionals, infrastructure and engineering specialists, recognized as first responders, also orange and white. Jimmy Jim, read Jimmy Jim's, Troy.
I get it, but we will always pay local taxes. There's always ways to take care of the lights and streets, etc. I get it, but I also think taxes should be fair. Taxes should be, the tax code is always seeming to be broken, but the more money you're making, the more you can actually start putting insight on that tax code too.
Think about, okay, now since we talking about the more money, something just hit my head. If I make $750,000 a year and I work and got a W-2 for that, like a job.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna be taxed more than if I owned a business and I made $750,000.
Not if you got some write-offs.
Okay.
And then also too, look, I get a W-2, but I'm 100% commission. My money get taxed even more than a regular W-2 employee.
Because you're independent.
No, not that part. The fact is, it's looked at as an advantage too. But look, I get taxed about 38% on one check. They take almost 40% out the money.
Mm-hmm. That's before.
That's before. They just take about 40% of my money out when it's time to tax that money. But guess what? Before they start taxing, though, these loopholes, they take out my health care.
Mm-hmm.
They take out my 401k contribution.
Mm-hmm.
They take out a whole lot of different things. Then they tax on a smaller amount.
Yeah.
But the fact is, when I finally get my amount, say it was $10,000, for example, $3,800 gone off the top.
Yeah, you getting 55, 45 back.
I mean, it's gone off the top.
Yeah.
But guess at the end of the year, though, due to that, I paid more into it.
Okay.
Now I can actually look at paying a little to none, or get a refund back.
Mm-hmm.
But do I look forward to it? No. You know what my goal is now, like Jim said. My goal is to have it at zero.
Because if you're looking forward, now that's where my comment came in about the poor. If you're looking forward to 1,500, am I wrong for saying it?
No, but guess what? Because look, you're not wrong. Guess look, if you want to be now, let's talk about in the poor, the lower class, but poverty level or below. if you want to get assistance from remember, getting assistance from any government entity, you basically have to be poor. And guess what that means? And you might be out here buying certain things, doing certain things. I got cousins, family members, people that you and I both know. You got family members probably do the same thing. They daddy live in the house. But on paper, they're deadbeat.
Yeah.
To get so now you get child support. No, we're gonna get in there. You don't put the clothes on now. You got they done get it, they live it, they deadbeat on paper.
Okay, talk to me.
So their family can get the child support. They ain't doing but recycling money back in to avoid tax code and tax issues, avoid different things. But if the daddy just say, that's my family, I'm in the house, not on paper looking like a deadbeat. Oh, I don't want to get taxed that much. They're gonna take my stuff away. They're gonna take the food stamps away. They're gonna take the government assistance away. See, government assistance is there to help socially needed.
Yeah.
But don't be upset if you gotta stay poor. I got a friend that tried to give a person a raise one time at the job. He's the CEO at this golf course. Try to give a guy a raise. He said, "Man, you work so hard, so and so. You do so good. I want to take you from $9 to $12." That dude said, "No, don't do that. Let me just keep my job what I got." He said, "Why is that?" He said, "Because I don't want them to take my government assistance away."
You talking to talk. You talking to talk, right?
That's it. Look, your boy Queese said, "Troy, it's 28%, not 30." No, Queese. Sir. No. My check is 38% lower on the check. I see it. We do the tax. We break it down myself. Maybe because I make a little bit more money, though. Shice.
Okay.
I mean, but Queese, thank you. But he said it's 28, not 38. If you're paying 38, then something is wrong. Bonuses and commissions in the state of Tennessee is 28%. I go look at it again, but maybe because the dollar amount a little bit more.
I thought 28. It not just Tennessee. 28 is federal.
The federal. Yeah, you go. Thank you. The federal. Yeah, we talking about when it come down to federal taxes because you pay federal in Tennessee. There's no state tax.
Yeah, no, zero, and I miss that, boy. Y'all.
So there's no state tax, but when it come down to the money that's made, when I look at my check, it's 36 to 38% taken out. I mean, that's what it looked like as a sales bond. But I'm gonna go look at it again though. But I'm not. Guess what though? I'm not tax professional.
Oh, and I like what Jim said. She said, "I've always said the definition of rich is different to everyone. My rich is not the same as your rich."
Right.
Fam, that's true, fam. I appreciate this, but we got to play something though, y'all, right quick, because when Troy and I brought this to his awareness or whatever, because I don't even know if Troy knew I made that post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't at first. You said he sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go look." Yeah.
But then he sent me something last night. He said, "Man, a podcast we be watching, they was talking about something similar." You know what I'm saying? And this was their tax talk on their show. Tell us if they wrong.
Tax time meant
money back,
getting money.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's really not how it went.
Yeah,
but that's just their living situations have put them so accustomed to tax time means I'm receiving money.
Correct. They think it's a come up.
I'm looking forward to tax season.
Yeah, that's what most of the country does.
Correct.
Most of the country
so once you hit a certain
employees.
level and you see, oh shit, no, I don't want tax season to come. No. Or you start learning what's really going on out there. It's an eye opener.
Mm-hmm. Like if you really getting money back, it says something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody,
but
when you start,
but you are.
No.
Well, no, I used to see posts on Twitter saying that, like, y'all bragging about y'all getting refunds back, but that's telling me everything I need to know. Like, and those who understood that knew exactly what they were saying.
And no disrespect, obviously.
Definitely no disrespect. I'm just saying that's how people are looking at it. Like, if you're excited to get a refund back, you might not be making
a certain dollar amount.
Dollar amount, or what you think you're making. Like, you might think, I'm killing it right here.
We're not about to Eric Adams this motherfucker.
About to do what?
We're not about to Eric Adams this shit.
Yeah, no. Y'all get what I was saying, right?
I do understand what you're saying.
But I couldn't Eric Adams that, because I've had down years as a rapper where I was envious of the people that were getting money back because I couldn't, and I was envious of the people that had to pay money. I was far from
We came back speechless, fam.
Now look, because I wonder if it's our culture, our innate culture.
Talk to me.
That we got this battle with that. Because we come from the projects, dog.
The conversation or the taxes?
No, that just see we're now at a different level in life. The people that's on this page, that's comment right now, are mentally in a different spot. If you listen to two brothers, you're in a different spot. We're two people from the inner city that's now having elevated conversations that we did not or have in the beginning in the past. Our goal was to make as little as possible to get as much money back. Yeah. Have as many kids as you can to get as much money back from the government, and then put your cousin them on your tax return, whatever. Did you give me some money back? That's what people do.
Yeah, that's fact.
And now we're talking about we having some money, and we starting to say, where does money come? Why they taking so much money from me? Why are they? Now it's coming to a conversation of why the machine taking this from us? And then you start getting to the point to where if you invest more in this, and Marquise can tell you more about it, invest more in this. Keep your investments over here. Don't take money out for a short-term game or a long-term game. All this type of stuff, long-term, short-term. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are we doing now? So it's a different conversation compared to rushing. January 1st come around, go to H&R Block or wherever, get an advance on your check, or get an advance of the $1,400, $1,500 you're going to get.
Yeah.
And then let them take it back with a fee. Or then you start making some money, you start saying, oh, I don't got to pay tax till April the 15th.
Yeah.
Or April whatever. Is that too loud?
No.
Or I can extend it to September. Then you start to talk different from what people was talking about before. I mean, I wonder if it's the fact that we're not used to having these discussions anyway.
And you know what, though, what changed, I think, what really has changed is that when we think about 2020 and we think about the situation we was in when we was quarantined, everybody had to do something extra. Everybody had to do something extra besides just work. If you just working right now and that's all you're doing, ain't nothing wrong with that if that's your comfortable point. But you have to be doing multiple things now. You have to be having multiple ways of income. And when you learn, when tax time come back around and you see what you're dealing with, even if you filing your multiple things together or you filing them separate, you have a different view on taxes. And me, I just wanted to bring the conversation up.
You did a good job of that.
I made that statement, fam.
Hey, I will go back to what and like Tommy. Tommy also doing investing now with short sales and all that. I mean, short options. He's doing options trading. He can break down now. He's gonna see now that he started investing how different ways to do your taxes now. Loopholes he gonna be able to find. Like look what Joey said in the back of the comments. We're gonna go back to that a little bit, then we'll move on. It said the middle is disappearing for sure. The reason a lot, not all, but a lot of the lower stay lower is because it's a mindset, right? That mindset has to change for you to even have a chance to get to the middle or top. I don't understand why people hate the rich right now. Without rich people, there are no jobs.
I don't understand why people hate, period, first of all.
I know we're going to get that. Tommy said, I think when you get real money, you just make a donation to who will take care of what you want. No taxes needed. You can really decide what you want to pay for instead of taxes you can't control. But Tommy, you got a good point. But guess what? Now you ask for an audit if you give too much. See, when you start learning different things, giving as much as you can, like you said, donation to places, giving that so you don't have to worry about doing taxes.
Yeah.
But then you start opening up. I have people I know that gave so much to church that the government said you gave too much. Show us. You only giving 10%, but the 10% is a lot of money you just gave. You gave $30,000 to the church. We need to audit everything else you done. And then I know wealthy people who bought a plane for a tax write-off for their company. They show no money. So when we think about these people saying, oh, man, you got a plane, blah, blah. He got a plane for the tax purpose, and then he rent it out and lease it out to other people.
Man, you know what's crazy about you saying that? I heard somebody talk about buying a G-Wagon as a tax write-off because
it's a corporation tax write-off.
the weight of the vehicle.
See, it's all just loopholes.
Yeah, it's
when
like
you start discussing. Yeah, you start. You got money. You start realize, okay, I can still have all this stuff and live nice.
Yeah,
but I can actually write it off. This text conversation go deeper than just. It's a mindset and all that.
Yeah, it go deeper than me just making a post talking about if you get tax money back, you're poor. I just wanted to open up the discussion, fam. That's all I wanted to do, and I appreciate everybody being interested in it. First of all, you know what I'm saying, and don't. Hey, I'm quick to apologize for something I said. You know what I'm saying, but I didn't mean to call people poor. But if you accept where you at, then like they were saying on Joe.
Ebony said, I don't think you're wrong with saying that.
Yeah.
Saying it. I think the folks that's feelings are hurt should be reevaluating things. The mindset. My mama said, Trevor, not you. I need all my money back. But guess what? When you paying into it, you are paying into it. But if you paid, that's another thing. If you pay too much, you get money back. You pay into the system. But if you pay too much, they say, okay, you gave enough that we thought here, now you get your money back. That's how you get what they call a refund.
Yeah.
If the Walmart shoe fits, A Walmart shoe. And there's people that's wealthy that's shopping at Walmart. The same stuff you buy that you probably can get at Walmart, it's the same thing you buy at the expensive place. That same place has made a cheaper version of it to get all the money. That's it, man. That's a good one, man. That's nice.
Hey, two brothers gonna work it out. We try our best to work it out, man. But we got a couple of more topics. We got multiple topics, man. But it's something that the artist Lil Mama, if y'all remember Lil Mama, what was the hit song?
Lip Gloss is popping.
My lip gloss is popping.
Yeah. That's the only song I heard about with this. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
With the
sausage song.
She had
she had a song talking about sausage also.
Like a wee wee.
I don't know if it was specifically about a wee wee, but the song was titled Sausage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. My mama right.
Yeah.
And my baby say, never say you poor when you are blessed. That's a fact.
Dang, fam said, I hate her. And I don't know her either. You can't be that's a player hater. You gotta be an objective hater, fam.
Oh boy.
Lil Mama, they talking about counseling the black girls in the black community talking about counseling Lil Mama. She put up something in her Instagram story, and I hope y'all can read this. And if you're listening to the audio, you gotta come to the
YouTube, man.
Or we're gonna break it down for you so you can understand it in the long term. But this what she put in her story. There's so many black women bent over on social media, you would think it was a mask mandate.
That's funny. That was funny. But shots fired.
Yeah. I could see how some women would be offended, but why did she lie?
And it's not just black, it's all women. Everybody turned to the side. Mm-hmm. Everybody got that one toe pinky, that one big toe in the ground, with their cheeks out, and turned into this and put their head to the side. The ugliest to the finest, the same thing.
Yeah, one cheek poking out. You know what I mean? She didn't lie though, but they trying to, everybody talking bad about it, like, but the promotion of sex on social media is high right now. Like, you can't go to your main page or whatever, but those algorithms put that in you must like it because the algorithm put whatever your interest is in your feed. So what does that say about her though? You know what I mean?
It's every time Little Mama trends something negative.
What's good, Landover legend?
What you mean by that? So every time Little Mama trends, it's something negative. Is that really negative? That's what Trevor's trying to find out. Was it negative to just state the obvious?
Yeah. It stated the obvious, and what it was a fact what she said, but at the end of the day, females don't like it. Okay, so what did it say? Look at me sexually, but don't look at me.
Hey, Trevor got that's leading right into that Ari, whatever her name.
I like that. Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, we really ain't got much to say about Lil Mama. I mean, what, she got to get back out there, man.
Lil Mama ain't going nowhere though. She's still smoking hot. She in movies and
what movie? What movie she in, Trevor?
No budget, but she getting a check.
What type of movie on top of that? What movie you talking about?
Ain't no nasty time movie. But
okay.
At the end of the day, she's still getting the bag at the end of the day. But I like what Tommy said, because Tommy is leading into something that we had to talk about again. I'm gonna pull that back up. He said, "Look at me sexually, but don't look at me sexually." So Ari Lennox is a artist. She's from Charlotte. She signed to She signed to Dreamville Records and Interscope, and she want to get out of her contract. She complaining about being in her deal before they even recouped. And she was on a podcast recently, and the podcaster told her this.
What is playing that song? That song is crazy.
It was such a silly song, but it was so just on time. Like, if I pop it for you, are you gonna play with me, or are we gonna get married? Like, the fuck? Like, no in between, no weirdness. Yeah.
And where we at right now? Is someone fucking you good right now?
Oh my God! Whoa there. I'm not having. Whoa, that's a wild question. Why that way? Why ask it that way? Whoa.
Because that's what you say in the song. You know what I mean?
Now, I didn't.
I mean, excuse all the cussing again, but sometimes you gotta have it so you can hear the whole thing.
Yeah. The people going them folks, they be cussing on their shows up a storm. But what I was saying about the Ari Lennox situation is that the man said that to her on that podcast is somebody stroking you good or whatever. And he said that because if you listen to 90% of her songs, she's promoting sex.
Is it 90 or 100?
Probably 100. I just wanted to give her the benefit of the
doubt. Maybe possibly just 90.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, when that's all you talk about on your records, when you get interviewed in a conversation, that's what they're going to have to talk about. Like, if somebody interviewed me for my music back in the days when I was talking about trapping and stuff all the time, I would have had to answer those questions, because
even today,
that's what I'm known for. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, that's why, like we talked about this before. We talked about it in two ways. Mm-hmm. We talk about the fact that how people don't want to be looked at what they say they are. Trevor talked about that, but starting off the year, are you?
Yeah,
Trevor, what you say?
Are you looking like what you promote? Are you?
Are you living what you saying? All that. Are you on the thing talking about rocking it? People literally admitting that they beat off to her stuff.
Yeah, if you nasty and you and somebody approach you in a nasty manner, can you handle it? Or are you nasty in real life? Or are you just being nasty on record to sell some records?
Exactly. Yeah. Then now she's calling people misogynistic, all this and that. What?
Yeah.
But then on the top of that, why is everyone always complaining when they're not meeting their half of the bargain? I want out my contract, man. They don't understand me over here. Is that what it is?
Oh, we the contract kings on this show too.
Right? That's what once again we talk. You signed it, you got it. And now, who got their money back? Joe them said, they talked about that. Who made their money back?
Yeah, nowadays the youth get into contractual agreements, and they want to get at the contract before the people who believed in you even
made any money back.
Made a profit on their investment. They ain't even made a profit yet, and you already whining.
I mean, they ain't made no money back. They're like, they don't understand me. Get me out my contract. It's a bogus deal. It's bogus. Until you, but when you make some money, ain't nobody talking about nothing. The company can't come back and say, "Hey, man, you made too much," can they?
They can't. That's
you made too much money, man. Give my money back. We want some money back. What? The machine want their money back?
Now we talking a lot about money and taxes and stuff right now.
Yeah.
And the country. How do you think the state of the United States is right now in a financial situation? Just the state overall.
It's in hyperinflation right now. Well, we consider to be hyper. We done seen super hyper in Venezuela and stuff like that, but we in hyper inflation right now. And get what happens when inflation starts to happen? What happens with that? To slow things down, they start raising prices, interest.
Yeah, they start raising prices on things. The interest
rates start going up because hey, we got to slow it down a little bit. And once things start slowing back down, then they start lowering things like a seesaw, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. So with that being said, I've been hearing a lot about Russia, a lot about Ukraine, a lot about Biden sending troops over the places. Are we prepared to go to war right now with all this hyperinflation and money spent? Are we prepared to spend $1 billion a day as a country?
Man, they printing it up, so why not? That's what makes our money not worth anything. But the U.S. dollar is still the world currency. So
yeah,
it's still a world currency.
It is though, but golly, man,
I don't know how true that OBJ situation is that some players were asking for their contracts in Bitcoin.
I heard
Bitcoin was $750,000. He got a piece of his contract in $750,000 worth of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, as you all know, took a plummet.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like more than half. It's like almost half of that money been cut down of OBJ's contract. I don't know how true that is, but
yeah, it went from 750,000 of Bitcoin to like
400.
Yeah,
but he's only making like 35,000 during the play all the time. It depends. I don't know how true it is. See, we don't know how much stuff is fake out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing about what's teaching us now is everything's so. Everyone has so much access, and you can make up anything you want.
Yeah.
Which I think that's why that's why they can come out the smaller people and content creators and stuff, because when you're out there flogging, making up lies and stuff, you better be ready to get that bag out. And that slow down a whole lot of lying though, because I get tired of having to search through all the real stuff. I mean, all the trash to get to the real.
Man, it takes so much searching that by the time you get through searching, you'll be fatigued, man.
Yeah. Hell, you've been down a rabbit hole so deep.
You mentioned OBJ, got me wanting to ask you a sports question, man.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Got me wanting to ask you
something. And I think some people really gonna jump on this one because it's a good one.
I don't know if you a good sports question.
The Barry Bonds.
We can get on that too.
Well, go ahead, ask your question. Then go ahead. I think about the Barry Bonds.
No, I wasn't getting on the Barry Bonds. I was gonna get on. I want Troy prediction this Sunday.
Oh well,
for the championships. That's all I want. Give me your prediction. AFC, NFC.
I would hope. You would think the Chiefs gonna go.
Okay. The Super Bowl in LA.
Yeah. Which team we got? The Chiefs playing against the Rams, right?
Chiefs against the Bengals and the Rams.
Hey, yeah. I want to see the Bengals go. Hey, they ain't been in 30 years.
And who was the last team they played in the Super Bowl? Do you remember that?
Was the 49ers? Well, hey, I love to see that'd be a good. I mean, the Bengals, they've been getting trashed for years, dog. They've been getting trashed for a long time. But we think about KC and San Francisco, man. But I wouldn't mind seeing the Rams and San Francisco. That's two teams they're going.
We done beat them 6 times in a row. It's time for them to win and go on to the Super Bowl at home, LA. I'm a 49er fan.
Oh man, that's crazy. That'd be crazy though. The Rams gonna come with it because they playing at the house. That house look nice.
They playing at the house, and then the Super Bowl at the
house. And it's brand new.
And then you got the West Coast icons performing at halftime.
Who that? Oh God. Oh yeah. Are you looking forward to that?
No.
Be honest about it.
I don't want her a whole bunch of old music. I don't want her.
And not just old music. Are we? See, that's what you said about the state of the economy, the state of the United States right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready to go back into the Black Power discussion with Kendrick?
And I thought that those folks. I know Kaepernick didn't extend what he was doing. He didn't never do no interviews or nothing about why he was kneeling. But
and I wish he would have just said, man, that the service member told me to do it. He didn't. It's just a whole lot of balls dropped on that opportunity, man. But go ahead. Are we really looking forward to it? Tommy said he can't wait. Of course, Tommy said that. He liked the Weeknd's Super Bowl performance. That was whack.
It's crazy that now something. Oh, I'm going all
Go on with it. Go on in there.
We've been on an hour. It's time to get all over.
Go on. Go on in there.
How the Weeknd go from performing at the Super Bowl to being outsold by a hip hop artist named Gunna on the first week?
He didn't He didn't get outsold by Gunna in real life, did he?
He got outsold by Gunna. First week sales, Gunna sold more than him. But this man was performing at the Super Bowl last year. Now you're getting outsold by a hip hop artist. Come on now. What is it? Something skeptical about that, fam?
I guess he didn't sacrifice the right lamb that week. I'm not doing that. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Okay.
Look, I'm settling it out right now. I'm gonna take the video down if you try to say it. We're taking it down.
Yeah, we're taking it down.
But yeah, I don't, yeah. Tommy a huge fan of The Weeknd. He loved The Weeknd. Bro.
I like The Weeknd too.
I like that song, the one that came out they did on the what's the name of that song?
I don't know, but he got
Baby, whatever. But
yeah. I ain't looking forward to that halftime show.
I ain't either. I ain't trying to see Eminem. I ain't trying to see Dr. Dre. The best halftime show I've seen in my lifetime. Well, I could remember myself. Not Whitney Houston doing the national anthem and all that, whatever.
It better be. We better have the same one, fam.
Bruno Mars was the best halftime show ever. You better not say Beyonce with the lights out. Heck no.
When Prince came out there and did Purple
See,
Rain.
I said in my lifetime. I know it rained that day. See, remember you older than me. I know it rained that day when he did Purple Rain. That's cute. I'm talking about in my time where I can remember and look at like, man, that was the best halftime show I ever seen in my life.
Back at it and say that Prince was the best one still. I'll be about to cry when he be up.
I mean, that was good. I'm talking about one I can remember. It was good. He had his little guitar out doing his thing. Tommy said he triggered.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah. Now he did. But see, Tommy younger than me. I don't remember all that like that. But Bruno was the best.
Bruno was. I don't even remember that, but I probably would if I think it was against the Seahawks or something.
I don't know, but go look at that thing. You'll be like, he put on the show.
Okay.
I'm a fan at that. I like, I ain't a fan of a lot, but I said Bruno, I like him. He's a performer.
Bruno, he good. He good.
Who you got going? You say you got to San Francisco, of course, and who?
I want San Francisco, but I doubt it because it's going to LA
and Cup doing his thing.
And I feel as if I was the owner of the NFL and what's more profitable would be LA and Kansas City. That's more profitable because it's going to be an offensive show.
Have you seen what Burrow been doing?
I like Burrow.
Do you know how much money Cincinnati gonna bring if they go to Super Bowl?
Not more than the Chiefs.
Do you know how much money is gonna come when it's an underdog like that go to the Super Bowl, dog? And they putting up 300 yards a game.
That'd be nice. I like
400 yards a game.
But what's the Bengals quarterback name again?
Burrow, I think. Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Can Burrow put on a performance like that Bills quarterback did that last week?
I wish Josh Allen was a monster.
He was willing to down the field.
Dude, that was a monster.
Yeah, that was a monster. But we don't want to, we don't want to keep the sports going up.
Go ahead. Now, I want you to ask the question about. Let's talk about that right quick. We got some sports people on here real quick, and we're gonna get out of here.
About Barry?
Yeah, about Barry Bonds. Put it up.
Do you want me to play some music though? Play some music.
I got it.
Because I don't got no audio for it. These are some of the famous people tweets about Barry Bonds not making the Hall of Fame. And think about it, leave some in the comments while we play this. What are y'all thoughts about Barry Bonds not making the Hall of Fame? Y'all know that's the Michael Jordan of baseball. Real talk.
Hey,
there's some heavy hitters in our commenting too.
Yeah. But can you take when you done got knocked out? Can you take Crawford's word though? I'm just saying, I'm bad. Crawford, don't hit me, Crawford.
That wasn't that Crawford.
Oh, it wasn't that Crawford. Okay.
Jamal Crossover. You remember Jamal Crawford, the basketball player? 6 man of the year. He won 6 man of the year about 3-4 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's crazy that, to me, I feel as if baseball is out of touch with reality. I feel like the people that's in power in the sports, besides the NBA, are out of touch with reality, because my way that you should be in the Hall of Fame is by what you did, by your statistics. It shouldn't be about how I feel about you and the negative stuff. It's about your statistics and what you did. He was a Hall of Famer before he took steroids, statistically.
And as Quee said, I didn't know. He said that before Quee be having some facts. I want Quee to start stating some sources, but he said they start doing the drugging into after Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
And then Tommy said something. He said, it gotta be something we don't know. No baseball players are saying anything. Of course, a baseball player ain't gonna say nothing.
It sure ain't.
Especially if you're still playing and you waiting to get in the dang on Hall of Fame.
That's a fact. Or even if you from that past, man. I remember Barry Bonds hitting that thing at the park.
Dude, we watched baseball because of that. We didn't want to see nobody hitting grounders and all that stuff. We want to see somebody look like a freaking monster and knock it out the park.
Big monster head out there.
Monster head. That boy went from skinny to a noggin.
Yeah.
But look, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, when that was happening, when they dropped that bat down, we was watching it because of that. Baseball made money.
Yeah, I used to be waiting on baseball back then. I'm not waiting on it no more.
Now nobody look at it, because that's what people not check. Now the machine, that's what the machine now has power to say we make the narrative though. Mark McGwire not in. That I know of. I'm not a baseball fan. Joey, where my white guys at that can help us out with that like baseball? Is he in? I mean, like somebody said on one of your comments, it said that on that video, it said that low key, I thought Barry Bonds was already in the Hall of Fame.
That was Trey Young. You know, he a young boy. He played for the Atlanta Hawks. He's probably 21, 22 years old.
No defense, but that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, Mama Smith said that noggin. Barry Bonds had a noggin ball when he.
That mother was swollen. That one little earpiece up and the little earring hanging.
Yeah, but that when he took them steroids, boy, he had a head pause.
Yeah,
that was humongous, boy.
Yeah, he got out, but there's nothing to put on him. They can't put on. He went through trial and everything. I think.
Yeah,
discussing about the steroids, didn't get in no trouble. It would only make sense, but if the powers that be are upset, and certain people that they wanted to be in there can't get in there because of steroids, but they claimed, like Sammy Sosa never claimed he took steroids. And he never claimed that he got that lotion on. He said they got lotion to make him look. He like to be clean.
Was never found, like he never got tested, or he didn't take the test or something, wasn't it? I remember he went to court and all type of stuff. You remember he was going to court. His court thing was on the news all the time or whatever. It was just a little crazy.
Everything was about doping, but you got to see a monster, though. We don't want to watch a baseball game with Hank Aaron size anymore. We want to see big freaking, you know what I'm saying?
Albert Pujols. I remember
you know what I'm saying? Knocking them out the freaking ball.
But you know what? The MLB didn't complain about profiting off of
They won't. They ain't giving no money back either, are they?
They ain't complaining about
that. Let me step back. Hank Aaron was doing it when he wasn't taking no roids.
Yeah.
They're doing it barehanded out that mug.
Roids didn't exist. They was slapping the ball out the ball.
Yeah, so that's a whole nother ball game. But nobody got to. They didn't get to your boy in them's place. Your boy did, what is it, 750 home runs, though?
Something
700?
Like yeah.
Somebody fact check it for it.
74 home runs in 1 year. I remember that. I enjoy baseball. Go Dodgers. That's what Tommy said. And guess what, Tommy? I'm going to a Dodgers game this year. I'm going. I already got my ticket.
Now, I'll tell you, the baseball stadiums are nice. I mean, they got some good food in there. They're nice. You may not want to watch the game. Might be sleep.
They got a good stadium here, man. And it ain't even an MLB league.
It's a minor league.
Man, it looked like an MLB stadium, though, man.
Look, Knoxville getting a nice stadium here soon.
Yeah.
It's going to be state of the art.
Yeah.
Minor league. Now, remember, these minor leagues are actually form leagues for the big boys, so they got their money.
And the The Smokies is the minor league for the Chicago Cubs. But we got a couple of topics, and we've been talking about women a lot on this podcast and taxes and stuff. So I got two more, Troy, but I don't want to go to the woman topic.
Go ahead, let's do it. Go ahead. We're gonna get up out of here. We don't want to drag them on.
We ain't gonna drag it too much longer though. But I got something that Chainz was talking about, but I ain't looking at it from what Chainz' perspective is. I want us to take it and make it a educational perspective. But this is something that 2 Chainz, he sat down with DJ Academics and he said this is how he feel about performing up to his competition.
All the big boys, big time, I show up for that. So this is a quick take, right quick. So I have an athletic background, like basketball, right? Yeah. And so for a long time, I would play according to competition, and that's not good. I'm telling people, whoever listens, don't do that. Always be at your highest level. That's what LeBron would do, Kobe would do. They don't give a fuck. They would expose you. But for me, if I played against somebody that, I don't know, just did not bring the fight out of me, I wouldn't play as hard. I'd be a little lackadaisical. So I fuck around and picked up that habit in the music game. You know what I'm saying? I get on the song with Drake, I'm going crazy, yay, but I get on the song like a little pop star that want like a little 8. I was like, I don't think she can take this kind of pressure. So I might you know what I'm saying? And I changed that mentality maybe about 2-3 years ago. Honestly, I just changed that. But I think that's what got motherfuckers confused, because I get on Mercy, I get on No Big Amount with every song that I think that I've done with Drake. I think that I've shined really bright.
Now let's take that away from hip hop and take that in the work world and the podcasting world, just performing, just in the performance world. Why do we play up to the competition when it's better and down to the competition when it's lower? What's your thoughts about that, Troy?
Because you don't want to make people look poor, and you don't want to make people think you better than them. So what we do? You go to a family reunion, go to a reunion or something. Hold on, somebody calling in. Let's see if it's for the 2 brothers. Hold on 1 second.
I want to go to a smoke.
What is Troy? Oh, hold on. Let me put you on there. Hold on a second. Welcome to the 2 brothers. I had to make sure that who it was. Who is this?
What's up, y'all? This Tommy boy. We going to a game, Trevor.
What's poppin', family? What's poppin'?
He got his pimp voice on, don't he?
Not the pimp boy.
Talk to him. I think it's a good idea, though, man. When what I was going on with the COVID thing, COVID calmed down a little bit. I think it'd be cool when we go different places. We go hook up with folks and go to the game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm down. Like I said, we need to go to the Braves game, man. Them the last 2 people to win the World Series, us and the Braves. We need to go, and they play a couple times
in Atlanta.
Right in Atlanta. We already talking about getting tickets.
And Tommy don't be playing either. He be going to them games, man.
When is the date?
Well, yes. Huh?
When is the date? I already got mine to the LA Brewers game. Me and wifey going.
Oh well, I definitely find out and let you know, because me and my cousin love baseball. He a Braves fan, so we, like I said, we went to one last year. We went to a Braves game. Yeah. With Dodgers. We always try to go to the Dodgers and Braves game. We definitely need to go.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, let me know, man. I wanna come kick it with y'all. I'm not a fan of either team, but I like a good entertainment. You know what I'm saying, Troy?
Oh yeah, it's gonna go down. Troy can come too.
I got the hot dogs. I'd like to get the hot dogs, man. You can't go to baseball game and get no hot dog.
The stadium food.
Yeah, the stadium food. Get the hot dog, nachos, all that. But go ahead. What you calling in about though, T-Money at work?
Man, I just called in to talk to the fellas, man. I had a little, on my little lunch break. I got a couple minutes.
Okay, go ahead with the pimp voice. Go hit him with him. What you want to have, sir?
Did you see the 2 Chainz video, fam?
Yeah, I think people just play down because you just like, okay, I can't say that. I was gonna say you don't want to give as much effort when you ain't got to. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you hurt yourself when you go half speed. So that's kind of the catch-22 to that.
Factual about that.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I don't know. Cause you ain't gonna go out with your kids and go out there and play like you're playing against dudes in the NBA. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know why people kind of play down.
Well, like
I think
Trevor,
that's the Tennessee. Go ahead.
Tennessee what? Tennessee what?
Tennessee Vols. That's our thing. I think we play down to our competition.
Before you get into that, I don't want to get into because y'all be hating and getting upset. But Trevor was talking about in regards to real life though. When people play down to to people around them. They say, well, they're gonna act like this. I want them to think I'm better than them, so I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm. I don't get that at all.
I'm gonna wear a bonnet.
You know, I don't get that at all.
All that.
At that point, I feel like you kind of a simp now, and not the words of the against the female, but you kind of a simp because you allow other people to dictate what's your norm, and you changing your norm really just to like you said, not to make somebody else feel away, but that's weird. Like you kind of dumb. It's like dumbing yourself down in the conversation.
Yeah.
And then say you try to play yourself up a little bit, then that same person that you dumbed yourself down for see you and think, oh, you brand new now.
You acting like that. You dumb yourself down too much.
But if you keep yourself consistent,
and that's why I don't like competition, because when you compete, you ain't never consistent. You know what I mean?
I think you are when you competing. Like I'm heavily. I am one of the most competitive people that I know. Like I want to win everything, every debate, like I don't care. I never let my kids win. I never let my girls win. Like nobody can win. If you want this, you have to work for this. You're not getting this. I let look, Troy. I let my son, my middle son. No, my youngest son. I take it back. I let my youngest son one day. I said I'm gonna try this. Let the kids win thing. I let my son win at Monopoly. I let him win, and he had the nerve to try to bring it up in front of everybody. Like he whooped me. I said, "Oh, you'll never win anything again, little dude."
That's why you can't play down, though. That's why you can't play down.
Yeah. I believe just be yourself. Like if I can shoot 50 free throws straight and not miss one, I'm not gonna shoot 45 against you just to like my good example. My dude, have you ever seen the what's my dude Bob Ross? Have you ever seen the documentary about him on Netflix?
I'm gonna check it out now though. The painter,
yeah,
right?
You got to. Bob Ross is amazing. But he makes a comment that he used to not draw his mountains that he would be painting or whatever. He wouldn't paint them as good as he could because he wanted to leave room for his son to be better.
Now let me ask you something, Tommy. It's competition, right? So you don't never let them win, right? But I know you gave that example where they won one time, but you never let them win. Now, when they get good and they start spanking on you, how does that make you feel when you losing all the time?
Proud.
So yes,
I feel so proud.
That's why I want you to go back to. So when Bob Ross, did he change his idea, or did he keep doing it?
No, his son didn't want to take over, but it was like a candid conversation he had with him where he was telling him, I'm out here, because he would bring him on his show, and he would be like, this man, my son paints the best mountains I've ever seen. I even think he's better than me. But then you hear him telling his son that I don't do it as good just so it can make you look better. But, like, if my kids come to, like me, I'm the type that, like, I'm not real big on video games, but I'll play, like, sports video games if a friend of mine got something. So, like, I'll sit down and let a dude beat me like 80-0.
Pause.
Like I don't care. Like I'm gonna sit there and take them whoopings until I can get you. It go 80-0, then it's gonna be 50-0, then it's gonna be 20-0, and then it's gonna be you losing.
Pay attention.
Like that, I take it. I'm not the dude that's gonna quit. I'm gonna take these whoopings because once I start whooping you, it's not gonna stop.
Hey boy, you taking all these pauses there though. You gotta say pause or no homo or something. That boy said, I'm gonna take these whoopings and then you gonna keep spanking me.
So I got hit you with the no. I ain't throwing enough no homos out there.
That boy said, I'm gonna take these whoopings, but I'm gonna come back and get you. I'm gonna take these spankings. I'm gonna let dude beat me down. Like God. Oh boy,
I ain't fooling with you, Troy.
But man, hey, but I appreciate you calling in though, Tommy, man. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, man. I miss it, y'all. Hey, let me ask you something before I go real quick, Troy, if I can. Okay. I was going to send get a donation to the two brothers, but I don't want to donate cash. I want to buy y'all some stock. And I was going to say, do I have to wait? I don't know if I wait till Monday
Just
to do
send us
that.
the cash. We'll take care of it for you.
No. I want to donate. I want to donate some stock, and y'all just leave it there in the two brothers' name. We're gonna see how it grows.
Okay, do your thing. I don't know how you do that. We gotta get Marquise to help us out with that. You can figure it out. I don't know how you would do that for us.
Okay, we're gonna get that together.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all heard that. Look, blessing folk.
Appreciate you, fam. It's time. He said it's time to get off that podcast now, pops.
Nah, it's all good. Look, in her trouble. Go ahead though, man. We're gonna finish it out. Go ahead and finish with that last convo.
We got one more convo. It's our boy, the Grit Money. Mr. Grit Money. You know what I mean? He had some things to say, and we got a little bit of rebuttal. Thank you, Jim and Jim. Thank you. We appreciate you so much, family. We really do appreciate you. But we're gonna finish it out with the Grit Money man, and this is what he had to say.
Complain that black women will say they want a good man, but they will date the roughnecks and the corner boys, and they will date them during the best years of their life. So let's say you come out of high school 18, you come out of college 22. From 22 to 32, you was with a thug or a few thugs. You know damn well they wasn't husbands. They wasn't thinking about being no husbands. They wasn't thinking about being no father. They lived the fast life. You gave them the best years of your life from 22 to 32. And then when you get 35, you now looking for a mature, respectable, responsible, well-educated, economically comfortable black man to hold you down. But you didn't gave all your best years to the street boys. And wait, let me finish. And then when you get to be 35, when the brothers you want ain't checking you no more, you get mad and say black men ain't serious and black men don't want to commit to black women. And some brothers are saying, it's not that we not serious. It ain't that we don't want to commit to black women, but how you going to give all your good years to the corner boys and then come get you a strong black man later and get mad that we not jumping at you?
I got two things. But go ahead. What you got to say, pal? Go ahead.
Me. I was one of the corner.
You was one. Yeah, you one of them boys. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was one of the corner boys, and at the end of the day, women was attracted to me.
They like them bad boys, man. Something about y'all, man. That life on the edge.
And I ain't want them. I want the only thing that the corner boy want to do is poke something and
get the cheeks. Poke something, get the cheeks. But Trevor was a lover though. Now you were different. You said now.
Yeah, I was a lover boy. I can't help it. I got it honest. But they don't want to build with you. What my thought process is why are females attracted to that? Why is that something that they want to be with and they want to build with? I don't even know if they want to build with them when they in their earlier years. But what is the attraction to that though, fam? For real.
I female couldn't find. I can tell you what I think it would be. The life on the edge, man. Life in the fast lane. They doing it, man.
Yeah.
They like that thrill. It's like the Bible say, eating something in secret is much better. You know, when you eat something, look at Adam, look at Eve, man.
Yeah.
They don't touch it.
Yeah.
I gotta touch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when they get to the point to say, man, this D or this eggplant ain't serving me no more. I need somebody to take care of me because I'm going to work taking care of Jody. Why are you doing that, Jody?
Oh, they don't want to do that.
They don't want to do it no more. Some females are attracted to that. They are. Some females are attracted to. We ain't talking about no grown women yet.
He said capital sum. Mm-hmm.
But there's sometimes when it's just that thrill on the dark side, man.
That youth, when you youthful, you think that's the life. Just like the corner dude, think it's the life while he young until he go to jail for 10 to 15. He get older, he be ready to settle down and live life regular. And then the woman that he was attracted when he was a corner boy ain't attracted to him no more. And those women who was attracted to the corner boy, once they get older, the working man and the corner dude ain't attracted to her because she done fell off. Her time
fell off, got everything done loosened up. She got kids done popped out.
Yeah. Ooh, and that is crazy. Like the baddest girls that was attracted to them don't be that bad no more. Then that ugly chick who was healing the whole time turned into the goddess. You know what I'm saying? It's
and now she want the corner boy.
Yeah. Oh.
See, that's what the unfortunate women get it tough on certain ways, man.
Yeah,
you know, they got shelf life at times. They got shelf life. They don't have long enough shelf life. You know, because when you get to a certain age, things start falling apart and get things. And dudes are visual. Even women dudes are visual. You know what I'm talking about? Women dudes.
Yeah.
They visual too. And there, you know, you can't do a certain thing for a certain period of time for only so long now.
So a man don't got a shelf life. So you can be like,
yeah, you can be 100 years old.
That handsomeness fall off sometimes.
But that bread will make you look even better.
That's crazy that money do that. And I find that strange, but I'm aware that women are attracted to the money.
A lot of women, they like the danger, but then when it come down to you being grown and taking care of women, correct me if I'm wrong, call in somebody.
But money make you comfortable also.
Yeah.
It's a form of comfort and a level of comfort when they feel like they taken care of or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a good topic.
But my last thing though, when you on the live or you on the TV, whatever you're doing, change the goddamn smoke detector battery out. You know what I'm saying? Change that thing, man.
Yeah.
Because it take me back. Unfortunately, it triggers me to back when I used to look at them videos back in the day that you don't even be looking at when you, because they were doing them with the beep in the background. That's like, change it out, man. Especially if you're a man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember one time I did a pod and my thing was going deep, and they was on me in the comment section.
Yeah, because it's dude, change that out.
Yeah.
Beep.
Yeah.
And then also too him. You know, your boy Umar Johnson, right? He been doing it for a while. He been doing the whole women talking to women before Samuel, whatever dude Kevin Samuels was doing it. But now that Kevin Samuels is blown up, now he look like he biting off Kevin Samuels.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Because now nobody trying to hear Umar. I mean, nobody trying to hear him. Samuel's got the look at least. He make you feel like you believe what he's saying. And Umar, man, you know, I just don't believe him. You know, he's speaking facts.
That school didn't get built, hurt him a little bit, and I like
a lot of things credibility wise, man. It's just like,
just give me your grit money. 1 year, no grits.
You done did it now. I'm about to find that thing before we go.
Just 1 year. Can you
Quaker Oak? What they say? Quaker Oats.
Your Quaker Oats. Can you sacrifice your grit money? No. Forget your school. I'm sorry. Put it online, my brother. Hey, man, we ain't gone yet. Troy trying to find an audio. We highly appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that tuned in, everybody that comment on the show, man. Rage Against the Machine. I hope we built together today. Was that the right word? We built. I said build. I was supposed to say it with the T. We built together today by talking about the taxes. You know what I mean? What some of the other things we talked about? The Rage Against the Machine. Speaking, we talked about the Tasha K, Cardi B situation when you speaking something that's not truthful about an individual.
Louis bag money. I don't want your Mercedes money. I don't want your weave, perm, haircut, Air Jordan, Timberland money. Give me your grits. We spend $19 million a year on grits, and I don't have enough money to renovate the Garvey building. And we spending $19 million on grits. Go to your Cash App, $FDMG School right now. Go to your Cash App, $.
That's Tommy Boy too. All right, man. Look, we appreciate y'all. Look, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like Trev said, we appreciate every last person that's been on here, man. Appreciate it. We had a good show today, man. We had a Rage Against the Machine. We discussed some things. The two brothers definitely gonna work it out. Trevor, go ahead and lead us out, man.
Hey, peace, love, plenty of abundance, man. Make sure you go get you some money. You ready to hit that music, Troy? Let's do it.
Yeah, two brothers gon' work it out. Good God, two brothers gon' work it out. Not one but two brothers gon' work. Not one